Yo, what's up, faithful traders? Welcome back to another video. Today's got a interesting video today. I got something a little bit interesting for you guys, and it's going to be how to pass a prop firm account with no strategy. That's right, no strategy. If you feel like you've been blowing accounts, you feel like you don't have a strategy, you just want to pass an eval. Remember, this is only going to be useful for passing an eval. Now, this is something I really don't like doing. I don't teach people to do it in the mentorship. I don't teach people to do it in the community, but I figured I would give you guys kind of just an interesting video for the people who don't know that this is possible on certain prop firms. So without further ado, let's go over to back at the whiteboard. As you guys can see nicely above me, I have step 1, 2, and 3. This is very easy. Now, let's just give you guys a real quick rundown. First and foremost, this is not 100% guaranteed. This is not a, you do this and you're 100% guaranteed going to pass an account. I have done this in the past. It does work, 70, 80, even sometimes 90% of the times, but it's not 100% guaranteed. So take this with the smallest grain of salt that this can blow up in your face both ways. It's happened to me before. So just like I said, be cautious, be careful. Don't buy a million accounts, go out and gamble. Don't do any of these things. Just buy a few at a time or whatever it is that you can comfortably afford. Remember, comfortably afford. So without further ado, let's get into this thing. Before we do that, I want you guys to make sure you guys like and comment. If you guys like this type of content, make sure you guys go and click the link below. Join the school community while it's on sale right now. It's only a few dollars a month to be a part of a Christ-centered day trading community. So go over and do that for me. And without further ado, let's go to step number 1. Step number 1, very easy. This is the easiest part. Step number 1. First, we are going to buy prop firm accounts with 1 day to pass only. So that includes, things like Apex. If you're on the Forex side, I know that one of one does it. You can do it on them, but they're pretty expensive. I used to do it with Apex. You guys can use my code FAITH to get 80% off or 90% off. And by the way, I'm going to add that real quick. If you're going to do this on Apex, make sure that you're doing it on when they have like that 80 to 90% off sales. Don't be doing this when they're like normal price. Do this only when it is super cheap, like $10 an account, $15 an account, $20 an account, whatever it is that you can comfortably afford. So you're going to do it only on accounts that are 1 day to pass. So this does not work for like Top Step. This does not work for Take Profit Trader. This doesn't work for anything that's not 1 day to pass, and then that's pretty much it. So we're going to just look at accounts. Like I said, if you're going to do this on the future side, I used to do this with Apex. I used to buy like 20 at a time. Works out really nicely at times, and then you can just guaranteed pass like pretty easily. And of course, use my code FAITH. I'll put it somewhere down below, and it'll get you that discount code. So next, we're going to always buy an even number of accounts. Very simple, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, whatever, right? Always an even number of accounts. And that's pretty much it I have here for step 1. So like I said, we're starting off with very, very simple. I don't want to overcomplicate this for you guys. I really just want to make this as easy as possible for the people out there who just want to pass an account once. Even if you're not getting a payout, you don't have a strategy, at least doing this, you can pass an account. So step number 2 gets a little bit more complicated, but not that much, right? So we have set up your ATM strategy. This is pretty simple. If you guys need more help with this, please let me know. Join the community down below. Like I said, it's only a few dollars a month. I will help you guys out, set up an ATM strategy for this to help you out with very easily. But if you don't want to do that, just all you got to do is this, right? So let's scroll down. So your risk to reward, this is just the example. This is what I do, and I highly recommend doing this on the 50K accounts, not the 100K accounts, not the 150, not the 200, not whatever. Do this on the 50K accounts. You can do this, like I said, my example here, I have the Apex account. Your risk is, you're essentially risking the whole account in order to pass the whole account, and you're going to take max amount of contract sizes. So whether it's 5, 10, whatever the company allows you to do, you're essentially taking max amount of contract sizes, and you're just praying that this thing just rips in one direction, hits your TP, and you are done, and you pass the accounts. The rules, You can do this with Apex. I know you can do this during the news slash market open. I used to do this during the news. If I knew it was like if I knew it was a heavy news day, I would essentially buy like 10 accounts, then do 5 and 5, and that's going to be in step 3. So like I said, this is a really, really quick rundown video for you guys. This is not anything complicated. But once again, this is only useful if you are trying to just pass an eval. That's about it. Like you don't want to, you know, develop a strategy, but granted, now you're not going to get a payout. I'm going to be honest. If you can't pass an eval on your own, you're not going to get a payout. But I just wanted to show that there is a way to do it with essentially no strategy at all. So that's it for step 2. Step number 3, final step, super easy. Like I said, this video is literally only about like 5 minutes long. It might be 7 minutes in total. So all you're going to do is, actually, I'll just show this whole thing for you guys. So step number 3 is one account. You're going to put in your ATM strategy, you know, max contracts. You're going to put your risk reward $2,500 loss, reward $3,000. And all you're going to do is right before the news or market opens, you're going to click buy in one account and you're going to click sell in the other account. That's all you're doing. You're essentially hedging the accounts one against each other. I used to do this, like I said, for Apex. Now, you still, once again, need a strategy in order to get a payout. You cannot do this on a funded account. You cannot do this on a live account. You can only do this on the eval side, and it has to be, like I said, you go to step 1, 1 day to pass. So it still has to be, you know, 1 day to pass, and you have to be able to hedge the accounts. I know Apex does allow that, even though it's not written in the rules. They do not deny you to do it because I've done it before myself. And like I said, sometimes if I just didn't feel like trading the account, I would wait for a heavy news day. I'd buy 20 accounts at one time, do 10 and 10. Now, once again, read this last part. Hedging the accounts only works for eval, not funded. This last part here, this will not work 100% guaranteed, so still be cautious. If you cannot afford to buy, you know, 10 of these things and do 2 and 2 every single time to get one account passed, then do not do it. Join the community instead. Learn how to actually day trade and make money reliably, right? That's the whole point, is I want you guys to learn how to make money reliably. I'm showing this as just a YouTube video just for you guys to know that there is a way you can do this without really learning how to trade. Like you can literally do this. I did this. Works out very easily. I know a lot of people don't talk about it because I think it's got to be very hush-hush, but I know that a lot of prop firms allow you to do this. They just don't necessarily say it in their rules, but you cannot do this on a real account, only on evals. So if you guys like the video, go ahead and like the video. If this, you know, you learned something today, then great, comment, great job. If you guys want to join the community, go over and join it. Like I said, it's only a few dollars a month right now to lock you in. And then that way, when you do pass these evals, I can help you then get funded and actually get payouts. We trade live every day. Most importantly, we put God number 1. And with that being said, I pray you guys have an absolute blessed day. I will see you guys later for more tips and tricks and random stuff that I feel like uploading on YouTube. But regardless, I will see you guys in the next video. God bless.